All right, let's go ahead and get this stream started. Welcome, Stags and Does, to another iteration of Redthedeer stream brought to you by MLG Mystic Lawn Gnomes
as my blood
on Warsong.
to you to an
And also brought to you by Rogue Energy and Zygor, the Ultimate World of Warcraft add-on. Thank you guys so much for checking out this stream. I really do appreciate it. Hello, hi, my name's Redthedeer, like I said. You guys are awesome. We're going to be hopping into World of Warcraft real fast and playing, of course, Mythic Raid. That's what we're doing. We're doing the Mythic Raid Challenge in World of Warcraft. We're going to try to kill every boss on Mythic. We've already gotten 2 bosses down. We are now moving over to our third, which is the Assault. Super easy fight. Hopefully we can get it down and continue our progression, but I don't like our 2 options after that. Those are going to be some really tough fights. So appreciate you guys checking this out. Robbie, welcome to stream. How you doing today? Welcome. Just messing with one more bit here. Here we go. Boom. And boom. Perfect. All right, we are good to go. Welcome, everybody. We are still missing 2 people right now, but I don't know how we're going to solve that issue. Hopefully we do get 20. If raid ends early, for whatever reason people leave, it's not going well, we decide to just call it early because we're calling it early, we will switch over to Counter-Strike because there's been an update and some of the maps have changed, including Vertigo and a couple other things. So that looks like a really fun time to hop on over there with Fix and with Squitzel. But until that time frame, we are going to raid.
It's not ready yet.
We are playing Marksmanship Hunter. I'm currently 513. And one of the highest rated Marksmanship Hunters on my server. Granted, not a lot of people are playing Marksmanship right now, but yo man. You're looking at the highest rated Marksmanship Hunter on Warsong, bro.
It's still recharged.
It's actually probably not true. There's probably like 1 or 2 Marksmanship Hunters ahead of me. Might have to find out who they are. And give them a pissed. Yo, bro. Get off my server. Super exciting announcement, though, for Slaying It Online and just for myself in general, Redthedeer fans out there. We just got done filming and recording Season 2, Episode 1 of the podcast that we used to produce, Sometimes Slaying It. Me and Vicky are adding a new twist to the original formula, and we are bringing it back. You can catch those podcasts every Friday, and then eventually live recorded on Thursdays, if you remember, but not yet. That'll be something down the road. Every Friday, you can catch a new episode of Sometimes Slaying It on Slaying It Online's YouTube channel. So please go subscribe to that channel if you guys haven't already. That is the community channel for me, Fix, Squitzel, and Victorora. I believe Fix and Squitzel will have a podcast of their own soon. Maybe. But we shall, we'll find out if that ever happens. We gotta get them streaming first.
It's not ready yet.
Gotta make sure I'm wearing all my gear.
I can't use that item yet.
Should probably be an AoE spec, just because like this entire raid fight's AoE spec. But I guess we're doing just fine.
It's still recharged.
I've been looking forward to this all day. I've been really looking forward to Mythic raiding all day. So I really hope we actually get some good progress. We actually can kill some bosses. We're going to hop into the Discord here in just a second.
It's not ready yet.
Come on. Thank you. Dudes and mams is so funny. So the difference between Mythic and Heroic, for those that don't know, is Heroic is like really what I think is the canonical difficulty of the raids. And some people think Mythic is the canonical difficulty of the raids, but in my opinion, in my idea of how things work, I think Mythic is just designed as fun, and the canonical difficulty of the raid is Heroic. So if you complete Heroic raid, you're basically completing the game at that level for that patch. Now, a lot of people will say Mythic is that, and there is some backbone to it. Honestly, I'm open to the discussion, because certain boss fights have different Mythic abilities, and a lot of the time they actually are more suited to what the character would do, and you don't see that in Heroic, you only see that in Mythic. My thing to counter-argue is only about 1% of the players actually end up doing Mythic, and probably 1% of that 1% ends up clearing it. So how can that be the canonical version of the game if only 1% of the people are completing the game? World of Warcraft's not that complicated. So, Mythic is very, very fun, and it is the above and beyond Call of Duty for World of Warcraft. Every person should strive to be Heroic Raider. If you want to raid, you should try to be Heroic Raider. I think that's the canonical difficulty. That's what Blizzard intends you to try and do, and that's what it is. LFR is for people who do not want to raid, but want to see the story, and Normal is for those who cannot do Heroic. It's the intro to raiding. Baby's first raiding is Normal raid, in my opinion, at this point. So, when you get into Mythic, you're above the Call of Duty, and you're just doing it because you love the game, and you want to really challenge yourself and push yourself. It's the ultimate test from the PvE side of things, next to Mythic Plus, but Mythic Plus is a completely different type of beast. There's one thing about raiding that will always stay true is if you are a 99%er, we're going to have to hop in Discord real fast, but if you are a 99%er, meaning you play your class to the 99th percentile difficulty, you maximize your ability to do your rotation, you never miss. You don't misclick a single ability, you always get every GCD. You should try to do Mythic and raid specifically because doing your rotation perfect is 90% of Mythic raiding. The other 10% is knowing the mechanics and how to deal with them. So you don't really get to do 99 percentile stuff in Mythic Plus. A lot of it is just cooldown management and doing whatnot. But let's hop into the Discord. We'll save that. We'll postpone that conversation for the podcast next week. I'll bring it back up then. Again, Slanted Online YouTube. Go check it out. Catch episodes every Friday, including tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Let's see what the raid boss is saying.
Make sure everybody's in a either single target or cleave build. It's gonna be good to have a nice mixture of both. If your class is better at cleave, do cleave. If your class is better at single target, go single target.
Trying to one phase this, right?
I don't think we can one phase this.
No.
There's no shot we're gonna one phase this. Dude's got.
So what's the difference on Mythic in this, or is it just harder?
It's just harder, yeah. There's no difference.
Pretty much the same thing. There's gonna be some little bird ads while we're on the platforms. Just they're gonna fixate on you. Just make sure you bring them through the clump of shit, and they'll die.
Don't we have to drop rocks off or whatever? Boulders?
That's in heroic too. Same thing with boulders.
Oh, okay.
I think pretty sure the birds are the only main difference. At least enough where I don't remember anything else, so clearly there's nothing else important.
Thanks for the cookies, me human.
Yeah, the groups.
I'm double checking right now.
We might try to two-phase it, where we nuke him here, and then we nuke him on the platform, and if he jumps, we wipe.
Vicious Gale and Phoenix Rush.
Love when Raid Lead doesn't know the differences in boss fights.
The Phoenix that flies back and forth between platforms.
Yeah, those are the birds. Okay, that should be good with groups. 1 and 2 will go far. 3 and 4 will stay close.
Okay, I go far.
If you have a preference and you're gonna hate that you're not on the side you usually always are, just let me know. No, stay heal, Sega, please.
Is there a Zygor guide for this raid?
Try it with 4 healers and see it does a chunky amount of damage. Especially when the shield dudes are out.
There is. There is.
Hunters, your job is to make sure no runners get past. So if some dudes are running away from the tanks, tag them and misdirect or just drag them over to the tank. Besides that, let's give it a whirl.
Rocks will appear nearby that
Let's
need
go
to be
whirl,
tossed
okay.
off the ledge, indicated by yellow arrows. Try to throw rocks at different arrows to avoid additional adds. At 100 energy, the boss will jump to the opposite platform. Add group. Everyone DPS priority, Breaking Magma, Mystic Shield, Obsidian Guard, Flamebound Huntsman, and boss. The boss then tap wall
That's
climbers
not
as they
accurate.
appear. When the
Put a
boss
marker
jumps this
over there.
platform where the area impacts,
Boss
tank
will
should
jump
grab
from one
that
side
as
to
soon as
the other.
possible.
And in the center is
Range avoid
he
standing near
lands,
the
just
edge of the
be
platform,
warned
avoid
that
more adds.
area.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oops,
give it a whirl.
that was a little early. My bad. Damn it. Because I had to do that stupid fucking dodge, I lost my volley. That sucks.
Get ready to run to your sides. Remember 1 and 2 are going far. 3 and 4 are staying close. Always attack the shield dudes first.
Oh my god, she's got 1,000,000 HP on that shield. That's so crazy.
Can't see close side, so if you guys see boulders come out or anything and you want to call it out, feel free.
I'm just staying on boss the whole time. And then I'm switching to the other guy the whole time. I'm single target. We're doing okay though.
Still gets up on the post.
Attack that shield dude close side. Boss is gonna be hopping over, so careful of the center of that platform.
This feels like an easier fight. We'll see what happens if we can survive to get to... What are we supposed to do with those feathers?
Shield dude is out, far side.
Boss is coming back to you.
Careful of the center.
I'm just popping that now.
Careful of frontals.
Staying on boss.
Rocks are out, far side.
I think I'm just supposed to take the spears out of the group. That's it. That's all I'm hoping to do.
Still dudes out on part post.
Oh man, I want to do just a little bit more.
Big boss coming to you guys. Close.
This is a long fight. Do not want to wipe here.
Rock pebbles are always priority, so if they're out, always use them. Cause damage on the big boss. Try to attack all the mini ads over there. Shield guy far side.
I'm gonna die.
Rally.
Breaker shield, yo. I'm on the warlord.
Okay, get ready to run to the middle. Run back to the middle, everybody. 1 and 2 will be soaking the first wall. Always a spread first, so don't get too clumped. Try to clean up the ads too, there isn't too many. Get a nice spread. After
Perfect
spread,
volley.
1 and 2 immediately go to the wall. Attacking ads, we need to kill the shield ones.
There's so many ads up right now. This is crazy, bro. How do there so many ads up?
Use it now, fuck. Somebody a hero. Oh, I didn't even realize.
Man, so many ads up. Too many ads up.
Electrotyped. They don't look at chat.
I'm so used to not being the one doing it.
All good. We need some priority with this, with ads, it seems. The shield ads are always the priority, even in P3. They do a massive AoE.
The Phoenix
Wall
hatchlings
climbers,
just lasting as
don't
long
really
as they
care
can
about.
is
So
crazy.
if you see wall climbers up, it's fine. Attack big boss. Just the shield. I don't even know the name of them. I know it says shield in their name.
The fact that they just pump damage the whole time is crazy. Alright, so stage 1 on Mythic, they have this new ability.
or anything for the rocks, or does it matter?
Warlord's
There's a
Companion
specific
flies
time when they
Phoenix
come out,
Rush.
but
Ignores flames, unleash several ignited plumes at player location of 10
Again,
seconds. A renewed hatchling
you see
rises
them
from
out,
its
just see them.
ashes. Renewed
If they're out, you
hatchling,
can
blazing
use them.
focus.
There's
Renewed hatchling
always
fixates on a
ads
nearby
to
player
use
and
them on
pulses
if you
flame
see 'em on the
damage,
ground.
inflicting to players within 12 yards.
so it
On death, the
truly
renewed
doesn't
hatchling leaves
matter
behind
when
another
you use
ignited
them,
plume after 10 seconds.
as
Phoenix
far as
revives. We just have to get through
just
that
have
phase
to
as
at
fast as we
least
can.
use them.
But you're killing an ad by using a rock, right?
Yes. As long as you hit the extra action bar while you're standing next to
Interrupt
one of
lava
those
bolt
red pillars.
casts
Even
when
now,
possible.
Jarden
On the
forces
edge.
use the chaos
I think I'm
to
switching
launch
to
an assault.
AoE here.
They must be stopped.
I will not yield.
I'll still focus the main boss, but I'm gonna AoE cleave out, because I need to help with that.
Just had it plugged in the first place.
I didn't want to talk to anybody. I had a long day of talking to people.
Okay, well, right at the start of P3, you
You
can
didn't
hear
have a day of talking to us, which is even better.
That's a lot of talking.
I need to
It's
target
been a
something
long
first.
day.
This a choice I'm about to make? Yeah, I don't think I need Arcane Shot on my AoE build. It's the exact same amount of focus. I'm not doing it. Multi-Shot's gonna just replace Arcane Shot. It's like 5,000 difference. Leech, dude.
I dig.
Tenacity, ferocity, Ravage. Ravage is my leech. Or not my leech, my movement speed. Ah! Okay, interrupt level cast phase 2. At 50% boss, at 50% the boss moves to the center of the room. It's not 15%, it's 25%. Flame Crudgel deals damage towards a tank, dealing frontal damage and produces whirls that must be avoided. Tank Brunel adds the boss and AoE them down. Tank the boss facing away from the raid at all times. Does it even have... That's not even right, because you don't even have the Absorb in there, which I guess might be a heroic only mechanic? Weird. Zygor is useless. For raids. For at least this raid.
Already.
That'll help you get through normal.
Should be good.
Zygor is
I
good for
seen
normal.
You hopped in Discord. Yeah, you're staying close side, Dag. And let's do it again. Let's press the hero button.
Raid leader, please remind me to press the hero button.
Yeah, we are going to do AoE here.
5,
Good push though. That was
4,
really good timing
3,
with the holding the boss
2,
damage.
1.
Okay, so far this is a way better intro. That was a way better burn. That was like a perfect burn phase for me.
Yeah, run.
Stay alive, yo. Oh my god, Warlord's up, bro. I'm not even on the Warlord.
Some rocks out far side.
Yeah, the extra volleys is going to be really, really useful for damage here.
Take me!
Focus that shield, dude, close side. Big boss coming over.
I think we're doing better on time already. We just cannot have that many Phoenixes up.
Rocks and close side.
Those are our first 2 Phoenixes.
Shield guy far.
Boss is coming back to you.
Yeah, we have to full HP, please.
Rocks on close side.
Okay, big damage. Big damage. We're close. Hopefully they can phase him.
Still got close up.
I really hope they can phase him. I'm gonna save my volley. They can do 10%.
Boss coming.
They can do 5%.
Kill that shield guy and then push boss if you can. As soon as Mystic dies, push boss. Yep, go to middle. There's some guards coming. Guards are priority. Get him hero. Focus his
Big
guards
hero.
down.
Flame rages!
Spread. If you're 1 and 2, make sure you pop on a personal and then soak in the wall.
Oh my god, dude, get off of me, Electra! Dude, that was so easy to dodge.
Okay, nice and spread.
That was so easy to dodge. I was about to go so hard. I was popping a potion. I just popped True Strut. Oh my gosh, I was about to do like 1,000,000 damage right there.
3 and 4, all of you in.
10 million damage probably. He kill us. This guy dies. Hey, that's another mythic one down. That's another one down.
He did.
There we go. This next one's gonna be a
Go
shit
back to
show.
experiments.
Yeah, I figured we're gonna go back to experiments.
The way we came.
I figured that much, man.
We have won.
It's technically an because of the myth, it's agreed, but it's fine. I really don't need it. This is a decent upgrade from champion to myth. Crit haste is really good. It might be one of my best in slots here. I don't know we're gonna kill another boss. I'm gonna need on it. That's a 71% upgrade for me.
Am I the only person of the cloth persuasion?
Yes.
That might put me at 50% crit.
That's handy.
Yeah, that's convenient.
I was looking and I'm like, it doesn't seem like these shoulders are very hotly contested.
Congratulations, that worked out good.
So Barrow can make out like a bandit.
Just
Have
hit
to.
Transmog.
Yeah, except there's 2 of them. We have 2 of them that dropped, so it's useless. Again, another reason why we should organize our team and dedicate it.
How the fuck did you get up here?
1523 crit.
What the frig?
1523 crit. That's less crit than I have here.
I committed
No, I'm
suicide, and then I hit released, and it put me back on the assault, and then not going that way.
But I think
So I jumped off the side, released, and for some
God,
reason it put
why
me
is it
right back at
so
assault.
loud?
So then I jumped off again, and when I released, it put me at the entrance.
Okay.
Jesus.
I beat your brother here, so that's all that matters.
Hey, I'm doing loot.
Everyone needs to be turned down.
Still slow.
I need a target.
Catching up.
And here I was gonna give this to you.
Give me. It's my best in slot. Give it.
That's your need roll.
Oh, it's a need on that.
I'm gonna need the other day. I should give somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know why that'd be such a big upgrade. I don't think I need that much haste.
They need to install a people mover in this place.
That's alright. Actually better that we didn't get it, I think. We'll see. We get
Need roll, Mr. Pad.
Thank you.
so now we got the trash. I will go click on that thing.
That's your need roll too, Baroth.
Oh.
Even though you won't need a need roll if another cloth piece drops.
He'll want a cloak, and then he'll have to contest it.
Forgotten Experience is
Okay.
gonna be fun.
Your
I love this
need roll
fight.
did not
I'm
get
excited to see what
used.
it's like on Mythic.
I'll clarify.
Or a ring or a neck, you never know.
I need to craft another piece of gear, especially if I'm gonna have hero tokens enough, or awakened aspect tokens. If we have enough aspect tokens, I call them hero tokens because that's the tiered gear they go on, primarily.
It's not ready yet. I need to target something.
That was not me.
It's still recharged. It's not ready yet.
Do.
For tanks, for this fight,
Each skill recharge.
I don't know what stacks you guys usually reset at, but I think you're supposed to do like 4 to 6.
Great. He thinks.
4 tanks?
No, the stacks. That's when they reset. You guys should reset 4 to 6 stacks.
Oh my god. What the crap?
What happened?
What the crap was that?
You made the mistake of standing next to me, which is something you should never do.
That were slime.
He was trying on his new shoulders.
They said, "Wow, that's a nice looking dread eye." You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blow him up.
I think Electra killed me on that last fight too. Same way. Look, man, it's a nice transmog. What can I say? I'm excited to see what happens on this fight. I want to know what's different. I actually don't know what's different on the Mythic fight.
To evaluate the development of Neltharion's Drakthir.
Mythic difficulty. Zealous Creations. Thadarum and Rhinothus each break out of their containment vats to join the fray as their predecessor reaches 50% remaining health. Oh. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, wow. I'm gonna hop off of AoE because there's never 3 targets, and I need 3 targets for my AoE to work. But that is crazy.
Okay, healers, very important.
I will beat you into pulp.
Big masses do we have? Just
He died again? Did he die again? Did he die again? Or did he just not revive the first time? I don't think he revived.
No other class has one, right? Besides monk with revival.
Correct. Oh, I don't know about, yeah.
Why aren't you warriors using intellect enchants? Because they don't want their weapons to be smarter than themselves.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little tricky, but we do have to try to dispel all the.
It's not even a dad joke, it's just straight roast.
So when we start approaching the time of doing a mass dispel, somehow we have to figure out coordinating who's dispelling who. Any suggestions?
You have
There's a
healers
DBM.
in... If you switch Bayroth to the other column, you could just say, dispel the person in your column, and then just pick out the one that doesn't work, and that might save some talking.
Good idea.
Priest completionist
Has
mode.
a chance that there's a column that doesn't have one and other columns with multiple, and then we can call out that situation.
Is there like a... Is this a... This looks like it's...
We lost him. He's not even in Discord anymore.
I'm still on internet. Oh, is he back?
Oh, he's back?
Sorry, not sure what happened there.
So we can try that. I know, Bomb, you said you can't see the groups. But would it help if I told you who's in your group?
I guess it's a good time to talk about how this stream is partnered with Zygor, the add-on, ultimate add-on for World of Warcraft. That's what I'm currently looking at. It seems like other people have it, and I can see when they have it up at the top. That's either all the things or it's Zygor. If it's all the things, that's the craziest score in the world. I've never seen someone with 97.24% completed on anything.
How frequently is this happening? This like group dispel.
So I'm
Not
wondering.
very frequently. I don't know the timers. We have to just send it and see the layouts. So I'm gonna read to you when we do them. First, mass dispel, which we can just use a regular one-person dispel.
Show
There should
travel
only be one at
distances?
this
No, it's
point.
okay.
Is right after the first unstable.
And I
unstable,
feel
the
like
first violent eruption. So the second dude that comes out once he does his big AoE, right after that is when we'll dispel. The second one doesn't happen
gear upgrades
until a deep breath is about to come out. With the third one. The third dude that comes out. And then next is after the next violent eruption. So it's usually right after a big eruption. But besides the second
I think that
one,
might be
that's
all the
right
things.
before a deep breath.
If that's all the things,
Mass
that's
dispel is
insane.
like 40 seconds, I think,
2
or is it?
minutes.
No,
Changed it to 2 minutes.
now.
Oh, is it 2 minutes? Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first dispel that on the first one that comes out, will it just move to somebody else and the stack start over, or does it go away?
It moves. So that's why we will slowly have more and more. So the first 2 dispels maybe very easily, just like 1-2 people have it. So you guys can just call out who's doing the singles, and then when we have 3-4, we can do the mass dispel. I know this is a lot of talking, but we gotta get the strat down.
Is there a way for healers to see if the other healers have their dispels up? Because then you can just prioritize who the healer is that with the cleanse. So like if Bayroth is first.
A lot of healing stuff. I'm
then
just
if his
keeping
cleanse is on
myself
cooldown,
out of
the
it.
healers see that, then it's the
Just keeping
one.
myself out of this. This isn't a healer. This isn't a hunter conversation.
I think our dispels refresh at 8 seconds.
They're pretty quick, yeah.
Yeah, they all should have it. The point is we're doing all of them all at once. So it's not like one person does one debuff, then the next person, then the next person. We're going to try to coordinate. All 4 of you press your dispel on 4 different people at once.
That's later in the fight, you're saying, right?
Yeah, well, we'll have to
Once we have a bunch
see
of
how
stacks.
many stacks we have or whatever. So
If you get the debuff, do you need to go to a certain place?
yeah, we'll do blue marker. So when I start, I'm going to try to do it mainly focusing on only that call out. So the rest of this is all the normal mechanics. We have to actually pay attention to if you get the red arrow, go out to the markers.
Yep.
Let's do when this dude's out. We're fighting now.
This
Until he
dude's
dies,
out.
if you get a red arrow, go clump over by green. Do not be standing on top of each other, just roughly by green. Okay. And the other things he does is this is the frontal cone and the AoE. We have to actually dodge them, unlike normal and heroic.
Yeah, definitely.
Everything
themes,
else
I'm
was
honestly not sure
normal,
what the next episode
heroic
is.
still. It's simple mechanics.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So when Bayroth does his mass, and let's say there's 3 people that have it, is it going to move to 3 others and we're wasting time, or does it go away?
It's gonna move to 3 others.
And if we all do it simultaneously with somebody in our group, if that worked out, it's going to move to 4 others. But so we're just really resetting stacks so it doesn't get too high on any one person.
Yes. So the idea is if you reset all of them at once, they'll all be at around the same. So it's not just
Yeah,
like one
perfect.
person's gonna have a shit. ton,
Unique
it's gonna
mode.
Everybody's gonna be equal as it moves.
Oh, I gotta change all the things.
Versus
All
it being more
the...
difficult to do one and then 10 seconds later another, and then it's also a lot of downtime attacking orbs. So enough talking. Let's see how these timers look. A lot of communication here from healers. Like I barely have to do any callouts. I'm just gonna give you a heads up of when we're gonna be doing dispels, and you guys can decide who you're dispelling. Again, the people who get those debuffs, when I start saying we're gonna do the dispels, you have to head to blue. We're gonna all try to stack red and blue. Those people that have the debuffs, not at the raid. The people with the debuffs.
Main only. Interesting.
Okay. We're gonna hero when the second dude comes out, Electra.
Okay.
All focus on Skull
Show loot from
until he
all
dies,
sources.
and then we go to the second dude.
Crazy.
Oh, save cooldowns till that hero point. So we're just attacking this dude, no cooldown usage. Just normal
Account
abilities.
completionist mode, priest
As soon as second
completionist
dude
mode,
comes out, we're
mine's
gonna hero
hunter
and blow up
unique mode.
Mildress.
So these are people with all the things. That's what I'm looking at, the tooltips, if you guys are playing along.
Second does.
Like, Electra has 80,
That's why
98% completed
The second
on
guy will come
shaman
out, and
completionist
then
mode.
Kill this dude and switch to the second.
I'd love mine to say
Dude gets to shoot
hunter
the third
completionist
profile.
mode, but mine
Say
says
again, second.
hunter unique mode main only.
Cialis, you ready?
So I gotta switch it to hunter completionist mode. See what happens.
Save your cooldowns for hero. On tanks. See these timers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will beat you into pulp.
Definitely backing up from that.
Yeah, make sure you get out of that. It's chunky. Red arrows, make sure you go over to green. Not directly on top of each other. Frontals.
Noise.
You can still drag this dude to where the next boss comes out. It's gonna come out soon.
I've got the debuff. I'll pop that now, just because I think he's gonna do damage when he comes out.
Go out. Once he gets back, we'll hero.
Where's the boss?
I'm dead.
Hero. Somebody hero. All cooldowns on the Eldris.
Okay, that many people dead isn't crazy. I think we could still do this, but I definitely want to see phase 3 before we wipe. That'd be huge progression. Boss dies if we see phase 3 today. If we don't get to phase 3 right now, it's going to be a tough fight.
So after this eruption, is this the first eruption? The first one. The second one. I'm supposed to pay attention to these things.
You are.
If
We're
that
in
was
mid.
the first one, now is when you dispel, which you just did. You can stand and stuff. Get a battle res out.
Man, we got to kill those remnants afterwards. That's crazy. There's so much going on now. This is fun. There's too much damage on Thadrian. There's no way we did 25% cleave.
I'll run back.
Do. Let him decide what's going on. We're about to go on break here, I think. And I remember we got another 10, 20 minutes before break. We'll get another pull or 2 pulls in. Okay, alright. This fight seems a little bit more fun than normal or heroic even. I like that we have to kill those ads after the dispel. I like that the dispel is more intense. I love that the bosses come out at the same time. That dynamically changed the entire fight. I feel like that should have been the fight even in normal. And just reduce the damages and change some of the abilities. But it's cool that it's Mythic.
Is when we hero, we stay on Eldris. Until he dies. We're gonna change some markers. Did you guys... What did you die to, Electra?
1 second. I did look at it and then instantly forget. I died to Bellowing Roar.
Yeah, it's just AoE Neldris does. Were you in it, or is it just from the normal AoE from far away?
From the normal AoE. Because I was... My little dead body is right here. And he was at the green triangle.
Yeah.
My little dead body. My little dead body is wild. So funny.
There's new markers.
Oh, also, I think I also died to Rending Charge because someone was standing in the middle of the group with it, so I got hit by that, so I was getting dotted down by that, and then I got hit by the Bellowing Roar immediately after that happened.
Do. I think when we get to phase 3, this boss can die. We just have to survive.
Change it up a little bit. There's 3 markers down. There's 3 arrows that come out with the dash. So instead of going to green, you each are going to a marker. You see somebody.
It's kind of interesting to think about if we kill Rhino, Thad Ryan.
We'll just go to
if we kill Thaddeus, Thad, then basically it's just
far away.
Ryan is his own. Like Ryan's his own guy. So I feel like we kill this boss if we can get Thad down.
I'm trying
That's
so
the
hard to
hardest
stay alive.
part.
I'm
If
so
we can kill
slow.
Thad,
So
we
Eldar,
this
we're
boss
waiting
dies,
for
in
the
my
call
opinion.
out to dispel, right? Because I was just standing there getting chunked, but I was waiting.
Yeah, wait. I'm
It's
gonna.
long.
I'm not paying attention to any other timers this fight. I'm probably not gonna call out anything until I can get to see where the eruption happens of where we're gonna do dispels. So
Okay.
if it looks bad, get out of it, and arrows go to those markers. Already did this. We're on tanks. Not bad for first pull.
5.
No, it was a great pull.
3, 2.
It was a great pull.
1.
I will beat you into pulp. Shattering roar. Eviscerate.
Oh crap! No green marker here.
Oh lord.
I was used to being there.
Oh lord. 3 new markers. That's where the arrows are going.
A lot of people just got wrecked by Rendon charge. You have to make sure.
There when we do this.
Yeah, ideally we're not on the markers. We have to go to new boss spawning anyway, so we can move over there. The arrows are coming out, so those 3 markers are where those arrows are going. Hero. Pop everything. Hard focus Meldris. All on Meldris. There's those arrows.
Oh my god, why am I gonna die? Gotta kill the bomb.
Nasty.
Gotta kill the bomb.
So right after this eruption is where it recommends doing dispels. I don't know
Alright.
what we were at by then.
I almost died from dispel.
I had like 8 stacks or something.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go past 8. But whoever had it the longest.
I almost died from that.
Then or 3? That was 13.
Because my damage taken was 8.3 mil, and it was just from
Yeah, I was
the
getting
dot.
chunked. And I don't even think I had that many stacks of it.
Mine too. Like, almost 40% of the damage I took was just from the dot. I don't see why there's a reason we can't dispel it earlier. But he's got a plan. I trust in the process. We'll see if he gets down. Things might get shaken and changed, but
Should they line up? The first one that comes out, we could dispel that one when the second one comes out. And then those 2 will be even going to the mass dispel.
if Thad was at 82 under what Nell was at, I wish it shows Nell's health
that
too.
one orb that spawns in melee on boss. I don't know if it overlaps with the charge. That's the problem. But we'll test that theory this time.
A 91% Beastmaster is doing that good. Good for him. That's crazy.
A bit better with charges. The only people that should go over to those markers are the 3 arrows, the red arrows. If you're standing there. And
Yeah, I
someone
guess
charges you, you're
talk.
gonna get
Electra's doing
nailed.
99%. We just got to get her some gear.
You can just pre-pull a boss right to that corner too.
I'm 99.3%. So I'm in that 99th percentile, y'all.
Again,
I also just need
suggesting
some gear.
Hold your cooldowns till a hero, and then burn everything into Neldris.
Okay. It's a 2-minute cooldown for me. I feel like it was coming off cooldown by the time we get to that point. How long was the fight? Yeah, 1:56.
Say remove
Okay,
the
I'll
bombs,
save it.
What stacks are we targeting? So we know when to peel off of melee and go over there.
We're not gonna. We have to do a time point versus stacks. Wait, I'm trying to look at the timer still. We're gonna try the new thing of the first debuff that's out. We'll dispel it when the second one comes out. So I'll try to warn that person to go there.
He doesn't want damage off boss, is what I'm guessing. Because the reason I could see, besides potentially some of the hidden mechanic I don't know about, is if we dispel, a lot of DPS are gonna have to constantly be switching to bombs.
Alright, start again.
And that's a lot of DPS off the boss, but it also basically nullifies that mechanic, so it's...
probably like by red marker.
2,
I will beat you into pulp.
I use it. I use it anyways.
Actually try to get this dude like really in the corner. If he does the AoE by those 3 markers, it's gonna be rough. You got hit by 2 charges. Make sure you spread more next time. Yeah, good. Frontal's gonna be a little nastier to dodge, but AoE's gonna be easier.
They have a massive slam that just took up like half the fucking screen.
Arrows are coming out. Go ahead and hero.
I'm gonna pop this now because I have one of the add-on, or one of the, yeah, it's on me.
Go to that marker, get ready to dispel that person. Cool. A little nasty, but working with it. Attack the orb.
I'm getting chunked, bro.
Everybody else still on Eldris. That's the trouble child.
Yeah.
What killed people.
Someone died with the erratic the bomb.
Yeah.
Just started spreading.
I don't get why we're not just using those and just nuking them. They only have like 25k HP. I'm gonna have to release because I gotta repair.
Charge and fuse explosion.
Ooh. Gotta repair here.
The Isles have awakened. Glory to all dragons.
Wanted to sell those things. Nah, bro. I just don't have enough flight stones. I have to like legit go grab some flight stones. Only a couple more pieces of gear need. My what do they call it? Hero? No, not hero. The no, hero, yeah. The hero token, which I believe is the Drake. The Rim, sorry. Drake is after. So it goes Whelpling, Drake, Rim, and then Aspect. Under who knows what they're gonna call the crests in the next expansion.
Yeah, good helpful notes. The charges. We do have a lot of paladins. If you can get bops in your build, it'll remove the stacking bleed on them. So that'll be extremely helpful if you guys can get it. And bop the player after they get charged. The Evoker's Cauterizing Flame does as well. You hear that, Vega?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Damn.
Dwarf
Just,
racials.
that was so spicy.
Gets rid of it.
It's not the problem. The bleed's not the problem.
And if you have an immunity, make sure you're immune in that. Bleed does a lot. First one, maybe not so bad, but second, third, fourth, nasty.
Yeah, everything's still coming down to the dispellable bomb. Which I don't even think he's talked about having to switch to the bomb and kill them.
Just try to keep the unstable essence alive until that big AoE. So externals, personals, if you have it. The first one that comes out is really nasty. It's gonna be a while till you get dispelled.
Is there anything wrong with dispelling the first one like at 3 or 4 seconds, and then again, since there's so many of us that have the individual?
You waste time attacking the ad.
Okay.
It's because DPS have to peel off for it, and the ideal plan is you kill Neldris before he does a 4th and 5th charge. And in order to do that, you need to wait to dispel. Yeah, it just got sloppy once people start dying. If you die, you spawn an orb too. So people try to get out of the previous orbs that spawn and then die on the group and goes crazy. So if we do stay in this corner-ish, we don't have to go hard corner, but like, okay, red X is a good spot for bosses. The person who gets dispelled is going to those 3 markers, the center of them. That big circle from the dispel should not hit the raid. That's the idea.
That's the bomb, right?
Yes, the big circle one that spawns an orb.
Yeah, your timer should yell out
unstable
bomb if you have
essence.
a bomb.
Yep. Upon removal, the energy briefly coalesces and explodes.
Ready? Do another poll and then we'll take a break.
Sounds good.
Do 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 do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna save my cooldown this time.
Charges to those markers. Remember, if you can immune it.
There we go.
Very good with those.
Now we're not even taking damage right now. Oh my god, I'm not even casting bombs. I suck. Oh, we're about to go fucking hard though.
Go ahead and hero. Send it. Get you back here as quick as possible. First debuff is out. Whoever that is, keep an eye on your health. Healers, extra attention to them. Got another debuff out.
Kill him.
Just keep holding. Let's try to keep holding.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Right after this AoE, we're dispelling. Oh, that one came out.
Damn it.
Die.
We killed him though. We did it. We got further. That's progress, baby.
Did you die and spawn an orb, or is that a dispel?
I died.
I think we all had to move because of the whatever, the sand throw up thing, and I think we weren't there to heal him up.
I have a
recovery.
Don't release.
Let's see the one with
But I gotta wait.
first dispel, or
Now mine had the first dispel. I was healing him, quit, and then he went way down fast.
That is extremely close to where we wanted to dispel, so we made it very close to that. Right after that big AoE, so another like 4 seconds of living is when we would dispel.
All right, maybe we need like a heal buddy right there next to him.
A heal buddy is so cute. She always has the cutest ideas.
There's a repair down.
I can't use that item yet.
Jared, you have strong single target healing, right?
Yeah, I can focus the first person that gets it and just keep hitting them.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
That person, all I can say is to try to.
Yo, Bane!
It's getting pretty late. into it,
270,000 damage per second that time.
but I know you're using it. at
That's
other
huge.
points. Definitely a personal when a big AoE happens. And
I was only 75% active as well. I could have done so much more damage.
The food, and then we can take break. I'll keep thinking. What
Alright.
do you guys think?
We're on break right now. I'm gonna go grab
any
some
other-
snacks. I'll be right back.
Thoughts, suggestions.
I can sack them, I suppose, like you talked about.
I think that removes it, doesn't it?
No, Blessing of Sacrifice, it'll transfer 20% of the damage to me.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's,
And then, I mean, all the pallies have that, but they don't want to be taking somebody else's if they get it. But if they feel like they're not taking much damage, they can do that too. But I'll just do it first.
good point. The sacks and bops, probably a good thing to grab as a paladin. The first charge was very nice. We got rid of those bleed debuffs. So gotta try to keep doing that through the whole fight, especially when the second dude comes out. That's when the bops will be useful.
Hello, welcome me back. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're still at break, so I'm gonna turn on this camera and eat in front of you guys for a little bit. I think we're also gonna watch the how to do this fight on Mythic difficulty. Break timer's got a minute left, so I'll be right back. Let the cat out. Alrighty. I apologize for that break, but you know, they need a break. That's what they got to do. We don't have time to be able to watch the Mythic cinematic on how to do the fight, but that's okay. Maybe I can just pull it up after I get my webcam turned back on. Or we can just find the Mythic part. There we go.
Alright, how are we feeling?
Team Liquid's strategy guide series for Avarice, the Shadow Crucible.
Feeling good.
I'm Aya, and today I'm going to break down the mechanics and
Did you get a
strategy
refill for the drink?
Forgotten
Who's
Experiments.
drinking?
As always, we will assume that you are already
Fire.
familiar with the mechanics present in Heroic and speak only to Mythic changes regarding boss and ability behavior as well as their strategic solutions.
So I understand why.
This is the first fight
Paladins
so
have to
far in
bring
this
Bob.
guide series where the Mythic changes
the
are
charge
extremely
debuff never
impactful.
goes away.
Firstly, and most importantly, the fight dynamic changes entirely as a result
the
of
only way to
zealous
get rid of it is
creations.
the Paladins
Instead of the
and
subsequent
Zega.
bosses spawning when the previous boss was defeated, they now spawn when the previous
also
boss
why
reaches
we're trying to
50%
serve
remaining health.
This dude.
This enables potential
before he
overlaps
does a
between the
fourth
mechanics
charge.
that were not
That's
possible in Heroic. On Mythic, the
another
bleed
4
caused by
debuffs to
Rending
go up.
Charge does not expire. Look to remove the effect with abilities like Cauterizing Flame and Blessing
That
of
sucks.
Protection,
I get a 1
etc.
minute cooldown
The
on
final
that, so
Mythic
it's
change
I
is that the
hit
temporal
someone
anomaly
last one.
orbs cast
but-
by Rionthus
Hey,
exert
ours is
vulnerability
5,
to
so
the player,
I'd
knocking
love it
them
if
called
mine was on
Temporal
a 1
Fracture.
minute. My
However,
drop
you
is
can hit the
5
orb a
minute
couple
cooldown.
times without fear, as it only does
Yeah, we have a
136,000 base
ton
damage,
of
and the
people
vuln is
with
100%
immunities,
per
lots of
stack.
paladins, lots of
Even
hunters.
so, we will have to
So
be
if you
vigilant
are
to keep
one
orbs from
that
hitting
gets
the
the
boss
charge,
after
make
Rionthus
sure you
spawns.
are
Keep in
immuning,
mind,
like,
however, that on our
priority,
first
that is
kill,
when you're
we will let
immuning.
5 orbs hit the boss,
So
so
the
letting
dwarf
1
won't
or
take it
2
off?
in could still be a
Or fill
kill.
2, sorry.
On pull, we are going to hold Lust and CDs
Let's go
until
switch to
Meldris
dwarves,
hits
everyone.
50% and Thadrian spawns. We will want to push either
Is-
during second bellowing roar or a little
More
after a
question
minute
for
into the
ranged.
fight for the
Is
easiest
the frontal
lineups.
cone
We will want to balance
difficult to
damage
dodge
between
when the boss
Neldris
is
and
here at
Thadrion
X
so that
in
Neldris dies
first?
before he casts his
No.
4th Rending Charge, and also so that you don't spawn the 3rd boss before Neldris is dead. We will be using the same triangle marker setup for Rending Charge that we did on Heroic.
Instead of
We will use the
being,
blue
like,
marker
middle of
depicted as
markers
the
of
stack
dispelling,
point to
let's
mass
just
dispel
set,
unstable
say,
essences.
green
By
to
tanking the
dispel.
bosses on Diamond, once Neldris
Stand
is
there.
dead, and placing the adds on Blue, this causes
You don't
fewer
wanna go
players
over
to
there
have
if
to
you have the
move, while
debuff
also enabling easy,
until we are
intuitive
really gonna
movement for
dispel.
deep breath baits in
Because
phase
if you're
3.
over there,
Before
you're gonna
this
get
point,
nailed with
Neldris should be
charges.
tanked on Skull to enable the
So only
marker
go there
formation for
when
Rending
I
Charge.
call out, we're gonna dispel
After
soon.
Neldris is dead, we will be focusing down
Oh,
Thadrion
you have to run pad or fly.
even
I'm
after
running.
Rionthus spawns to prevent extraneous casts of unstable essences and volatile eruption. It is most ideal that you sync up the first 3 dispel timings with Thadrian applying a new debuff. This results in the debuffs stacking together,
If it
removing the
wasn't
possibility of
clear
one player
yet,
dying to high
full
stats
single
before
target
the
builds.
next mass dispel. You will always
Interesting.
Leave damage doesn't matter. We want to try to kill one dude at a time, like as hard as we can. To full single target.
Interesting. Yeah, we should definitely be full single target. I agree with that statement.
And it's usually a minute, right? So what we're getting at? 1 minute till the second dude comes out? So if you have a 1 minute cooldown that you want to pop, probably good on pull.
Boop, 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 boop.
Nasty, nasty boss. I like this one.
5,
This one's not bad at all.
2, 1.
I will beat you into pulp. Splitting boom.
Man, I lost that volley so fast. That's so funny.
Charges to the markers.
Almost got 2 stacks. Thank God he hit electric first. Woohoo!
We had 2 hunters get charges and not turtle.
You didn't say turtle works.
Immunes. Immunes work.
On liquids, it says only bop and cauterizing.
To remove it, but if you immune before it hits you, you're good. Pretty sure. Test it again.
We also have like 6 paladins, so we can just bop it.
Yeah, turtling works.
Seems like a wasted turtle in my opinion, but wild.
Nuke that dude. We made the timer, that's good. Right after this AoE, we're dispelling.
I turtled that and still died.
So close. That was actually so good. We killed the dude.
Yeah, I was healing bomb and he was healing himself and he still couldn't stay up though. I assume he
Need like another second and then we're golden. That was very good.
We have recovery.
Yep, no worries.
Yeah, Deck's going hog wild over there.
We have 3 stacks of infused explosion.
What's that?
I think it's the tank one.
How did he get that many B-rests out? That's crazy.
Does that happen every time they clear, or it means they cleared at 3 stacks?
Every time they clear. So like when the tanks clear on each other, then it sends out the infused like explosion thing to everybody, and you get a debuff of it, and it lasts for like I don't know how many seconds, and then you just like let that fall off, I think, and then cleanse again or clear it.
You guys want markers on your head so you don't accidentally touch each other?
Yeah, the energy from each switch explodes. I can damage all players
You
and
can't do it
additional.
unless you have stacks on you. So like when the boss focuses the tank or whatever and starts hitting them and increasing stacks, it's not until the next tank takes it, gets a stack of it, and then they touch that it goes and creates the explosion.
Yeah, we have to try to like avoid
When
getting.
both bosses are out, we're getting those stacks together, so we can keep them low if need be.
You don't want to clear too quick. That's what we're getting at. Is if you clear too quick, it's gonna keep adding to the stack and resetting the timer of it. You have to at least wait till the previous one went out and runs out, like goes away.
But during phase 2, Neldris and Thadarin are both applying infused strikes, so that means they can't taunt swap at all during that. That's the point he was making, I think.
We're making good prog on healer side of things, and the timers and stuff. If you guys want to really focus on this pull and paying attention to your stacks and the timers, then if something gets fucked up, no worries, we can try again. Just try to look at the stacks that you guys have, the debuff that goes out once you clear. Get a rough estimate of what you get to by the time it goes away.
Bomb has requested that you move purple out more.
Yes, sir.
I think you moved it
You
closer.
guys can target like 6 stacks as a tank and then clear. Like even if both of the each boss is putting out stacks, like wait to 6 and then see if everybody else has their debuff from the first one clear off, and then touch. Maybe it was just the mistake and like run over earlier on.
Well, we'll have to shift potentially slightly out of the corner, because in the corner we're both stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, you
So-
shouldn't be
so-
touching each
so
other.
when, so when they're both out, it's just basically constantly clearing.
Yeah, like you guys should not be like standing directly on top of each other. You can keep the bosses on each other, but like, I mean, give yourselves like 5 yards of space or whatever, and then just slide over and touch to clear it once you hit the 6 stacks.
Honestly, I think that's the biggest problem because that's just destroying us. Is the resonating crystal, and I think you just
Like I
figured
said,
it out.
just you two take this pull. To
I think
really
this
focus
just
on that.
became super easy. If
you
the tanks
mess
can
up
figure out how to
placement
hold
of the
those stacks
boss
for
or
as long as
anything, don't worry
possible,
about it.
I think this just became super easy.
Focus on the stacks this pull. See how it works. Be more mindful of where each other likes to stand.
It's a dope set.
Everybody else keep doing what you're doing. Did we confirm it doing turtle before it?
Yeah,
Makes you not get it?
yep.
Turtle makes you not get it.
4, 3,
cool.
2.
I will beat you into pulp.
Again, just feels like the biggest waste of turtle in my opinion, but it's okay. Oh my god, no way.
Gotta do it before.
Yeah. Before makes sense. I thought after, but it's fine. They clear with Cauterizing Flame. No biggie. And I wasted turtle anyways. That's like the part that I'm mad at, is like I still wasted turtle. So dumb. I was more concerned about like getting over there than trying to prevent it from stacking. Damage is dog shit on this one. I'm like completely distracted.
Blow up Eldris. Wag, you gotta get out.
A lot of people just got hit. That's a wipe. There's no way we live through that, dude. There's so many people with stacks. At least I got out, so I'm happy with that. That was crazy amount of stacks.
Ideally, he dies within 5 seconds. Good. We're gonna dispel right after this. Bio to the marker. Dispel. Ranged attack that orb. Everybody else on the boss.
Holy shit, we did it. It's because of the tank stacks. It's because of the tank stacks, I told you. It was a tank mechanic. We didn't even know. It's always a tank mechanic, man. On to phase 3. This is the easy part. This was just getting whacked.
I got myself, so somebody else dispels Zega.
Too many.
Wipe recovery.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all, though. Just too many bleed stacks. And I need to not fuck up my rotation.
Standing stuff.
Disintegrate.
Yeah, not too shabby. If I'm looking at this, almost killed the second dude.
So when do we start doing the mass dispels? Or dispel?
That second one. is the coordinating. So that second one that we were gonna do, there was 2 or 3 debuffs. So we'd have to do 2 to 3 healers popping it. And then probably the third stacking point, we would do the actual priest mass dispel. Because it's gonna be 4 to 5. It's gonna be hard to coordinate healers that way. So again, first one is just a regular dispel. Seemed like there was only one. Maybe 2. Second one is healers again, but then third is Bayroth. And it will be around the time a deep breath comes out. Saga, did you see how many stacks you
I
have
was
the
up
first time?
really high. I was like, I think getting close to 20. I was hurting. It was really hurting.
Yeah,
I
had
used all
the
my
one.
cooldowns.
I did too. We lived for a while. That's not even to the point where we should have dispelled. I was just thinking we should probably do it then because we got to 20 stacks.
That was good.
Should
I think we killed his
like,
boss.
Be really stacked up tight when
We have
do our
40 minutes
dispels,
left.
or does it matter?
Yeah, ideally next to each other, if not on top of each other, because then the
Okay,
two
that's what I
orbs are
thought.
next to
I
you.
was like, oh, that's a big space.
She's
that's
so
leaving there.
loud.
Yeah, we want to try to clump at one color. So dispels will say go to green. So whoever is getting dispelled, go stand on green marker.
So those bombs don't matter. They're stacked.
They do not. We want them stacked because we want to cleave the ads. Like once we have
Okay.
4 orbs spawn, we want to kill them all at once. At the same, easier than doing one, then move 5 feet next to one, 5 feet next to one.
Okay.
So just cleave them all down.
Yeah, I saw someone else with it. I was like, I wasn't sure if I could stack with them or not.
That was very good on tanks. So I applaud you. Try to keep doing that.
Tanks killed it. Tank was the reason we did that so good. If we can avoid getting a massive bleed stack like we did, we'll kill his boss.
Did you see what kind of stacks you were getting to before able to clear?
It's not going to be the same every time. It's
5,
different.
4, 3, 2.
Like I said, shut up. Like I said, let us tank, bro. We got it. Man, I like getting the first one because now I'm gonna forget to fucking head over there if I get like the second or third one.
Job with the bleeds. If we have any.
I'm getting over here just in case.
Arrows coming out again right after this frontal. Go ahead and hero. All on Neldris.
There we go.
We got 20 seconds to kill him.
I don't know why the damage is lower here.
Right after this AoE, we're dispelling that orb.
Why did I just get the Soothsayer rune? What the crap was that?
Yeah, I have the orb on me.
So close. Like another 6 seconds.
Crazy. That was close though. And I was
I
doing...
even had Blessing of Sack on her, and I was healing, but then... Did you run over to get dispelled, Electra?
Yeah, I moved when the people came over.
Well, not
And
your
then-
fault at all. I just wasn't thinking. I had to run over to get back in range, and then you were dead.
Oh yeah, I was just over by the debuff area, so I was ready because I knew I was going to get debuffed. And then the something came out and hit me. Well,
Do,
the
do,
cone didn't
do.
hit me, but I had to run out, and then I died in the process of running back in.
This one requires a little coordination, but it's totally doable. Totally doable. I think we needed just like a smidge more DPS there. How are you a level 70 orc protection paladin? Because obviously transmorphed.
20 seconds.
4.
That was.
No! Bad kitty! Go away!
I was going off a Bayros timer.
Why was he taking so long to fucking die? Relax. Relax, my little dude.
Well, P1 is starting to look quite clean. It's just that first dispel that's getting a little tricky still.
Alright. 30 more
Do
minutes.
you maybe want to try a fifth healer? There's just so much damage. I was thinking if Pad came in, he could have revival for one of the dispels if we need it.
I think a fifth healer would help us get farther, but in the long run, I think we have to have.
We do have to have the damage. I know.
We have to have 6 to 8 people over 200k, and and we have 3 or 4 sometimes. So we're getting closer, but we just need more.
We have 9 people over 258k right now.
Neldris dude needs to die right before that next charge comes out, and we've been like killing it like 2 seconds before the charge comes out. I don't know if we can spare Pad.
Well, and I think, like Zega said, that extra healer will get us farther through the fight, but we'll end up coming to a wall because we won't have enough DPS. So
yeah, that's true.
Dispels are gonna get too crazy if we don't have the DPS. There's gonna be too many.
I think it has more to do with positioning. When I was doing Trank leading up to Electra's dispel, she was already outside of range. So I think it's really just more about making sure everybody's in range of heals.
I think that's what I was kind of feeling too. Like I couldn't reach half the raid most of the fight. You know what I mean? So I thought if we were more spread out, maybe we just need to spread ourselves out a little bit better, the healers.
Yeah, well, that, and I think the raid needs to be clumped together a little bit better. DPS in one circle, ranged in one circle.
I agree. There's nothing that's preventing us from doing that. We just move the bleeds out and dodge the cone.
Range generally by skull. Just gonna be careful healers when the people go far for the markers. May want to stand on like purple unless a charge is happening, then step away from it. Just don't be next to the wall. Let's say that. If the healer's by skull, they can heal the people over here. Just don't go too far away.
I'm currently playing fetch with my cat
is there
chat.
a
That's
time
what I'm
you
doing.
want ore mastery? It's got a 3-minute cooldown. I can use it a couple times during the fight. It just reduces everything by 15% for a little bit.
First big AoE.
Yeah, that's a
Harlan,
huge.
you wanna
That's
try
a,
it there?
it's a
Is that
huge
when
cooldown for that.
healers are-
Yeah.
Is that the
Well,
worst?
it won't hurt. It'll be up 3 minutes later.
Let's try that first big AoE, because then it'll help the person survive with the first debuff, because we need to make it through that.
Last big one. Okay. There we go.
Let's try it. Try it as is. We're making good prog with the current strats, and
I agree. We are making good prog.
we would have to. We don't have a warlock, so it would take a chunky amount of time to get pad over on his monk.
Hey, buddy, relax.
Get a solid handful.
I'll throw
of
some
pulls
more
up,
after this next wipe.
See if we can get phase 1 down.
Let's do this.
Hold on. No. Relax.
The next level of bosses.
I know, relax.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn it.
You into pulp. Splitting boom. Eviscerate.
Look at all those hunter turtles. Let's go.
I popped my 2-minute a little bit earlier so we can potentially phase him faster. Because then I can just transition into hero with it and it should be fine.
Shattering roar.
I thought I'd be so happy to have so many hunters.
Makes one of us. So I'm gonna wait for him to call the hero.
Right after this charge, that's hero.
Stop. Nah, that was a lot of people died.
Keep practicing trying to
Stop.
keep the one dude alive. Can I have a bop if a pally has it? Now, Gerd. Oh, you already used it. Wrong AoE. The spells right after this. Electra and Matt. Go for it. Killing ads.
There we go. That was big.
Do we see the 4 that need dispels?
Okay,
Healers?
American.
I got myself.
I got my.
Right after this, we're gonna dispel. After this big AoE. Early. Okay, dispel on the ad.
You will be erased.
Dispel these orbs. Kill the skull. Dude. That was clear.
I've got no defensives. I died with bomb.
Breath on the side, careful move. Dodge.